Welcome back. We are looking at the negative angles, the trigonometric functions of a negative angle. So if theta is in clockwise direction and is a negative angle, definitely we have an angle which is on the other part is 360 degrees minus theta. Now, sine minus theta is going to be sine 360 degrees minus theta. And that's the reference angle for theta in this fourth quadrant. Now, but in the fourth quadrant, everything is negative except cosine, because all here are positive, cosine, only tan, only sine is positive here. So therefore, we are going to have sine the same thing as sine minus sine theta, because the reference angle for 360 minus theta is theta, and then that is equals to minus sine theta. Now, cos minus theta is going to be the same thing as the cosine of the reference angle 360 degrees minus theta, but this is equals to, now in the fourth quadrant, cosine is positive, and so we are going to have cos theta. Simple. Now tan theta, tan negative theta. This is the same thing as tan 360 degrees minus theta. But tan is negative here, so we're going to have negative tan theta. What about the other trigonometrical functions? They will follow the same, because in terms of whether being negative or positive in this quadrant, if cosine is positive here, definitely sec is always positive. So everything here will be negative except sec. This is how it goes. So we have cosec negative theta. This is going to be the same thing as minus, or is going to be turned as sec 360 degrees minus theta, but this is the same thing as minus, this is cosec, please, minus cosec theta. Now, what about the sec? Sec minus theta is going to be the same thing as, when you have, is the same here, and so it will be the same thing as sec theta, because in the cosine is positive, and so sec, the reciprocal of cosine, is also positive. What about the cot? Cot negative theta is going to be the same thing as minus cot theta. So if you view these functions as whether being negative, even or odd function, you see sine theta is an odd function, and then therefore it allows negative to pass through it. And then cosine is a positive function always, so it does not allow negative to pass through it. For example, if you have sine 30 degrees, this is going to be the same thing as, negative 30 degrees is going to be negative sine of 30 degrees, because sine is an odd function, but cosine of minus 30 degrees is the same thing as the cosine of positive 30 degrees. So for other angles, it's always the same. For all angles theta, this is just a particular case, for example. And then what about the tan? So for the tan and cot is the same, but tan 30 degrees is the same thing, negative 30, is the same thing as sine negative 30 degrees over cos negative 30 degrees. but sine is negative, so therefore this is equals to minus sine 30 degrees over cos 30 degrees. So we have minus because of this minus, so we will have a minus because of the minus here, and so you have sine, this is tan 30 degrees because sine over cosine is tan. So tan negative 30 therefore is equals to negative tan 30 degrees. Thank you for watching.